Well, hello to you too, calves. And hello, Bame Farm fans. It's that joyous time of day. Albeit slightly late today. This is the last weekend of vegetables, and Dad had a funeral to go to, so I had to help Mom get set up selling today. It's Friday, September 27th? I don't know, it's late. And yes, you're hungry. You're hungry, and you're hungry. Now, you wouldn't believe it, but these two calves, what's most of the difference? What are you playing for? Drink the bottle. There you go. This black calf over here on the left, he is like, I don't think he's a month old yet. Maybe 3 weeks to a month old. He looks like somebody crossed a pit bull on a Holstein. Yeah, you guys are big eaters. Yum, 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 yum. Let's see, you're staying fairly dry in there. Are you peeing a bunch? We need to get you more bedding. Looks like you spill your water. And you ate all your hay. I gave you a bunch of hay yesterday. And the black one, he's got some hay left. Now we're finally getting to the exciting part. That these first three are grain eaters. We'll go ahead and give them a couple bites of grain. Now we bought this starter. I don't know why Dad bought this starter, but it works really well. I mean, our grain, they'll eat our grain. Smells, I guess, good for grain. And it's probably because it's a little sweet to get them started. Yeah, this is what you want. Move your head. You didn't quite finish it up. We're not going to give you a full scoop. You got to finish your bucket. And eventually we're going to transition the calves over to our grain. But we'll say this is like giving them candy to get them started. Yeah, I know you're ready. You're always ready. You're eating good. Now you're the oldest out here. I know you're pushing 2 months. We'll keep them on a bottle about 2 months, 10 weeks as a minimum. Slowly wean them off. This guy's been having lung problems. We've been medicating him accordingly for that. Probably a bit of pneumonia, and I've heard pneumonia has been kind of going around from how wet it was earlier, but that shouldn't be a problem. Now each calf will get the same bottle every day. He's number 4, that's number 1, but since these two are both healthy, I mean, we pretty well can keep track of who gets which one. But you see there's a difference in the nipple on the bottle. So the middle two here, Crazy and Crazy, get this style. Well, number 4 and number 1 get the other style. Well, number 4 is, well, his bottle's marked. It's permanent marker, but it does wash off. Found that out. The dishwasher will wash off Sharpie marker. Come on, bud, I know you're ready. There you go. Now, number 4 here, he, I think, needs, this will be his 3rd day. We do about 3 days of Thailand 50. 3 days, 3 shots every, or 3 days of shots, just 1 shot a day. Should be enough to clear up his pneumonia. Sometimes I wonder, you know, we're having good dry weather now, and I think it's because, you know, it's how to feed them. A bottle nipple is not like a cow udder very well. They get milk much faster than they would versus sucking on the cow. And I think for some reason they end up getting a little bit of milk from the lungs. Now luckily right now we're not mixing milk. The dairy down the street is nice enough to save some of their milk they would otherwise be dumping. Come on, I know you got a cough. I can hear it. Cough it up. Cough it up. Finish your bottle, then we'll let you out for the day. This calf has been free-ranging. I'm feeding you way too high. That's probably part of the problem. Most of the time I try to feed them at arm's length, down low, about my knee or so, because where is the udder on a cow? The udder on a cow is down low. And so to get these guys to get the proper flow down their throat, because there's a little groove that forms when the calf's head is down low. This groove forms in the neck to direct the milk past the first stomach. Not that they don't have a well-developed stomach, but it diverts the milk farther back to where it'll be digested like a regular stomach, like a monogastric, like humans. Are you ready? I know we eat a little bit. You got to get you eating grain better. You kind of touch the hay. I'll let you out when I'm done because he's gonna bother me. And sometimes we'll do this. How you feeling? We're gonna trick him a little bit, try to get him to eat grain. Once they start eating grain, they usually take off. There you go. You want to suck on my hand? Have some grain pellets. Yum, yum, yum. You got to start eating grain. Sorry about the floaters. There you go. See, I know you like them. You just want fresh. Yeah, there you go. Good job. So yes, it's a glorious moment when they start eating grain. I gotta get hay for the white one. It takes all the pressure off the bottle. They're not as dependent on the milk. You want out now? Come on, come bother me. You mad about your bite of grain you had to eat? I have procured a wedge of hay for the first calf in line. I might split a little bit off. Did you eat hay, huh? Not really. You've got hay left, but you ate all yours. This is way more than you're gonna eat in one day. But if you eat it, I'll be thoroughly impressed. You got your water all nasty. Why did you poop in your water? Ugh. Ew, you poop in your water, dum-dum. You managed to keep your water pretty clean. I think you did pretty good too. Do you want grain? I know you're not eating grain. Do you want grain? We'll give you some. So typically we'll get about 20 to 25 calves a year from the neighbors. We haven't had a calf in a few weeks now, which is kind of nice. You gonna eat this? You gonna eat it? Do I need to trick you again? Well, you're kind of going after it. You're not trying to suck on the scoop, so that's a start. Now there you go. Okay, fine, we can do that too. I'll make you eat grain like that. You can't inhale it, you gotta chew. Because obviously they can hear me when I'm coaching them along. Water time. We'll set a little bit of water out. I hope he finds it. He has ease of access to leave. Most of the time, this number 4 calf will find himself by the hay. We'll give you a little bit. You didn't drink it all yesterday. They really don't need much more than a gallon or two. If they drink more than that, they won't have room for their bottle this evening. Now they are starting to eat fairly well, so if they aren't hungry for a bottle, I'm not too worried. That's the hose. That's water. You can drink the water. Don't lick me. Yes, we'll keep them in the hutch for about 2 months, and they get moved up with the bigger ones. I'm gonna keep them all separated so they can't pass disease along. So luckily, it's just number 4 with having the breathing issues. Now the rest of these should be old enough that it won't be a problem. They'll have enough immune system built up. So this will be okay. This white one, he's no cough, and I think it's brought on by the bottle. I'd say bottle feeding is most unnatural, but I don't necessarily like bucket feeding calves, because then when you go to give them water, you really got to watch how much water you give them, or they'll just drink water until they turn into a fish. Well, that has been the joy of feeding and bottle feeding the calves in the morning. We'll catch you guys later with more fun farming action.